Hey everybody, welcome to the weekly devotional video. Earlier in the week everybody was asking me like, hey, why are you drinking so much Kool-Aid? I was like, no, I'm not drinking Kool-Aid, I just have chapped lips. Stop. Anyway, more seriously, we're talking about safety this week. You know, we all like to say, yeah, I feel safe knowing that God is there, but do we really believe it? In this video, we're going to take a look at the life of a man who had every right to be scared and cry like a little baby. But of course, most importantly, he knew that God was with him. I must ask you a question. Actually, I don't really have a question. I'm not going anywhere with this. Anyway, today we're talking about King David. This guy, he started out with a really cool rise to fame. You know, we all know the story of David and Goliath, how he just took him out like a boss with one little stone. You know, because David was walking in faith, he was able to take out Goliath. And then because of that, he was leading men into battle all the time. Now, the people thought that David was pretty awesome. I would think he's pretty awesome too. But because of this, then King Saul was getting jealous. So get this. Then one day, when David's playing the lyre, King Saul throws a spear at him. I'll be honest. I probably would have pooped myself. Yeah, definitely would have pooped myself. But like seriously, that's some scary stuff. You know, Saul was scared of David because God was with David now, and he wasn't helping Saul anymore. You know, everything David did, he was successful. God gave him victory in many battles. Then Saul just goes bonkers! He tries to kill David and then David flees. David was pretty much like, hey, bro, it's been nice, but I'm gonna go. And now, David's on the run. Saul and his army is chasing him down. Now that's a pretty tough spot to be in if you're David. You know, we see so many times in the Psalms how David's foes are many and they surround him at every turn. I must ask you a question. How many times do we feel like that sometimes? I mean, being honest, I do. See, the awesome thing about David's story is that he didn't give up. He trusted God to save him. We see again then in the Psalms how David recognizes that God is all the safety that we need. Psalm 31 verse 2 says, "Incline your ear to me, rescue me speedily. Be a rock of refuge for me, and a strong fortress to save me." You know, of course we know that David goes on to be the greatest king of Israel. But let's rewind this for a second. I mean, his life looked pretty crappy, right? I mean, I wouldn't call it the relaxed life. But you see, what we really need to realize is that our safety is not defined by the circumstances around us, but by the God who loves us. God will never let you down if you put your faith and your trust in Him. Even when things seem bad, God is always there, and He will never leave you. I don't know about you, but I feel pretty safe knowing that God has my back.